Stand for something right and never lose sight. It's Rhyme and Reason 690.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason why you're here.
Hey there, Tony here, and I'd like to share a little something I just came up with. You can quote me on this. I just came up with this. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. Pretty good, huh? That's pretty profound. Of course, if you've been around more than a couple of decades, you know I didn't actually come up with that. And if you're a principled person, or if you're someone who knows the difference between good and evil, you've probably heard that quote was by Edmund Burke. But did Eddie actually come up with it? I don't know. Appears to be some good evidence that he didn't. It's a great way to say you got to stand for something good and right, but according to an article I read on some famous good and evil quotes, that saying might have actually been by John Stuart Mill. Mill, like down at the old mill. He was an English philosopher, and sometime during the 1860s, he wrote, "Bad men need nothing more to compass their ends than that good men should look on and do nothing." Now, there's plenty of evidence that he did write that. So, if he wrote that first, then Edmund Burke might have just kind of quoted him in a different way. But I could say that, you can leave it to the English to put it in more words than necessary. We could go that route. John Stuart Mill, an English philosopher, he used more words than necessary. So, I like the first version that Edmund Burke wrote or didn't write. I like it better because it rolls off the tongue more easily and it gets to the point, in fewer words. If good men don't stand for something right, they can lose everything. And this is 2,000% more true for good women. Yes. Not really. I just made up that number because there are women who read and listen to what I write and say, and I know it's important to be inclusive, so I figured, hey, 2,000% is a lot more inclusive, right? Okay, anyway. Evil, I don't know if you've noticed this, and I believe most of you have, evil is expanding at an exponential rate right now, and I think it's happening right here in the land of the free and the home of the brave more than just about anywhere. And that's just because I believe we had the most to lose and the furthest to fall. Or is that farthest? Doesn't matter, it's a long way. It's a long way down. But a better place for good men and women to compass their ends doesn't reside in government. No, it doesn't. Bureaucracy is like your small intestines when not enough hydrochloric acid is present in your body. It's just a breeding ground for parasites. That's bureaucracy. Oh yeah, the small intestines too. Anyway, so it's important to stand for what's actually right, not merely what you feel is right. You got to take that kind of a stand.
If you take a stand and you stand for the way, you might never be rich. But no gold here beats the treasure in heaven, and you'll know which is which. Angels are gonna rejoice, and we're gonna get to see how the Lord will judge the ones who wait. So better take a stand right now. Yeah, you better take a stand right now. If you take a stand and you stand for the truth, you could lose a good friend. But if you lose the whole wide world and keep your soul, you win in the end. All eyes are gonna look up, all knees are gonna bow. And when that time comes, it's too late. You gotta take a stand right now. Yeah, you gotta take a stand right now. All a stand right now. If you take a stand and you stand for life, people might laugh and make fun. And Jesus didn't say it was gonna be easy, but you'll be with him when this life is done. No more living like this by the sweat of your brow. And if you want God's paradise, you better take a stand right now. Take a stand right now. Take a stand right now. Yeah, you better take a stand right now.
Yeah, you got to take a stand right now. You got to stand for something like truth, with a capital T, for instance. And dare I say it? It's a rhetorical question. Absolute truth. Yes, I should absolutely say it, because absolute truth absolutely exists. And that's why I wrote the song, Take a Stand. You stand for the way, with a capital W. You stand for the truth, with a capital T. You stand for the life, with a capital L. And those all lead to Jesus, with a capital J, because he gave the way, the truth, and life as an option for us to take. All we have to do is accept it. But, most people don't, so la-di-da, who cares, right? Well, I care. That's why I write songs like that, and that's why I do podcasts like this, because I don't want people to go to hell, except for those who really want to go and those who deserve it, and unfortunately, that's most people. But for those of you who would dare think it over, before your life is over, you would dare to think it over and say, maybe I'm not all that great. Maybe I'm not going to a better place. Maybe there's a chance that there could be a worse place than this even, and I don't want to go there because this is bad enough. Maybe that's the case. And if that's the case and you're listening to this, and maybe it tweaked your interest just enough to where you look into it. Because the words in those black books with the word Bible on the front, they say it a whole lot better than I ever could, no matter how I write or sing it. They say it, and they'll talk to you if you'll just listen. And I hope you will. And if you do, between now and next time I'm here on the old Rhyme and Reason podcast happy hour, which is never an hour, by the way, I'll look forward to hearing from you. You can reach me at Tony@TonyFunderburk.com, and that TonyFunderburk.com is the only place in the whole universe where you can go over there and get that T-shirt that says, "Life has rhyme and reason because God made you."
There's a rhyme and reason.